All right. Sorry about that. I had to fix something. All right, we're gonna have Flamin' Dodrios versus Dream Syndicate. Everything is in order. There's our draft right here. Someone didn't draft Amon. I wonder if that was intentional, but that's usually not the case. Teams aren't inconspicuous like that. We're gonna investigate here. Hopefully, there's not already problems like a crash. That would be not good for anyone. Oh, looks like that might have been intentional. No one's saying anything. No one's screaming in my ear. So, all right, let's just get started. Let's just get started here. We're gonna have Umbreon, our first pick, a nice pick right here. Can lock people down with Mean Look, and also do the same to a lesser degree with Foul Play. But to counteract this, we're gonna have our top leaders being chosen here over on Dream Syndicate. We're gonna have we're gonna have the strong armed man right here. We're gonna have Buzzwole trying to grab fillers. Keep your hands to yourself, big guy. All right. Blissey is a very powerful all-rounder. It has a safeguard. There is the hindrance immunity that it provides, allowing mons to do their jobs more effectively and for a longer period of time. The next picks we're going to have over here on the Flaming Hot Dodrios. We're going to have Hoopa. We're going to have Typhlosion. More strong picks, more strong supporters. They're pretty much doubling down right now with the supporters. I believe Umbreon. It has the green background, sure, but it's an honorary support. Let's be honest with ourselves. It's a support. I mean, look at it. It has Wish. It has Snarl. It has ways to hindrance the opponents, help the opponent or the teammates. It's a support. They should make a brand new color for that mod. Next two picks over for Dream Syndicate, we're gonna have the Mamoswine, and we're gonna have Miraidon. Good choice. There's gonna have a range advantage that it's gonna be able to leverage. And it has hint resistance with Charge Beam. So let's see how the gap closing mons are going to be chosen over for FHD, the Dodrios. Not picking Dodrio. They might be saving that for later for a spicy pick. Who knows? They're going to have regular Lucario and they're going to have Meowscarada. And those are interesting choices. You don't see those two mons every day. So this is All-Star Draft. They're just getting things started. They're warming up, filling the opponent out. You know, we're back here. We're back in the fact. Season 14, week 1, AUL. Back in the fact. Last pick over for Dream City, and it's going to be Absol. Interesting speedsters being chosen here, but hey, a speedster's always welcome on any team. Both team compositions are balanced on paper, though I will say that Dream Syndicate has a range advantage to leverage because of the Miraidon. It might be tricky. Also, looking at it a bit more closely, I would personally say, at least over at bottom lane, Dream Syndicate is gonna have an easier time. You got the Mamoswine, you got Miraidon, you got a lot of bulk, a lot of sustain, a lot of mobility, a lot of damage, good secure. And bottom lane might struggle a bit for FHD, for Flamin' Hot Dodrios. We're gonna have to find out. Skill's a hell of a factor to sway things in your favor. The more skilled team wins 99% of the time. There's always that 1% of them losing a secure here or there that can make the game all right. That's just the game of the night. Let us begin here. Over at the bottom lane, we're going to have Umbreon and, we're going to have Meowscarada. We're going to have Typhlosion be the jungler. I don't disagree with it. This mon is a bit greedy for experience. It needs to get online as soon as possible. They'll be going up against, you know who. Yep. Mamoswine and Miraidon. Looks like these guys are more interested in stacks. They know they can't really win head-to-head. They're just going to try to get any advantage they can. Back at the top, we're going to have Buzzwole being a mean machine. Lucario getting a stack there, getting things started, but it's going to cost him a lot of health. He might get KO'd for this one. He can't quick attack away towards the berries. That's a KO, and Buzzwole's like, oh, thank you so much. All this food just for me. All these resources just for me, and everyone loves me. I got my support right here. Give me this experience. Back towards the bottom, another secure, though for Dream Syndicate. We just need to get Umbreon online to level 4, and things can really get started here. He's going to get that ball toy over there. Rhinon doing the smart thing, rotating to the top. This team knows what they want to play for. They want to get top lane online. They want to get Buzzwole online. Bustle starting with the farm. Lucario X speeding, quick attacking in. There goes Absol, and they made a clean getaway. Absol's the jungler here. All right, safe to say, Flamin' Hot Dodrios won that round. Let's investigate bottom here real quick. We're gonna have Marida making his way all at the bottom. Mamoswine can hold its own. Like, who's threatening Mamoswine, honestly? Not that Meowscarada. There's the flash. He wanted it. He wanted it. Yes, he got it. Gimme. I want it all. Gimme it. Where do you think you're going, buddy boy? Get back here. I didn't say you can leave. I still got a focus band. Vamoose. Vanish. Concede. Let's get the scores in. That's a 22 and that's a 14 and all the farm in the world. Let's take a look at center real quick. What is buddy boy Absol up to? Gonna get a speed berry. Working his way down here, filling out the land. Hey, he sees a Typhlosion there. They're gonna go for this rip here. I believe Secure should go towards the Typhlosion. It's actually gonna go to the Absol. Good stuff here. Universal experience from the Regidraco going towards Dream Syndicate. And you know what that means. They get an objective and they get this right here. If I can find it. Yes, there it is. Knockout. I love that overlay. All right. All right, on leveraging that range advantage. Absol getting stuck right there. Won't be able to get out of this one. Actually, I've been wrong before. He will get out of this one. Mama wanted that Ice Fang so bad, but it wouldn't be an easy follow-up, but it still would have worked out. All right. Scores 23-36. Pretty even thus far. Umbreon's got to wish itself. I wish I was at full health. Let's take a look at Buswell. What's Bus Swollington up to? He's holding his own, getting some more farm. Lucario's starting to rip the objective here. E-Speed Lucario doesn't have that fast of rip. Buswell's like, well, there's 4 people up here. I can't handle it. That means you guys are going to have to dominate down bots. Reggie Steele's going to go over to FHD. Well, Reggie Lecky's going to go over to Absol on Orange Team. Look at all these knockouts. Oh, there goes that pad. It is past 720, so the center bees, the bottom bees are going to spawn over on the side of Orange Team. All right. More Swablu and Altaria spawning at the center. Farmers farm. It's all very important. You can't overlook anything. Typhlosion has ulted. It's time to go platinum. Yeah, come here. Yeah, that's right. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's getting tossed around. It still wants in. It's not done. Asshole. Typhlosion's like, don't you forget what I could have done. Always remember. Always remember what I could have done. Not bad. Scores 203 to 125. These teams are playing pretty hot right now. But the Dodrios have the lead. Let's follow this Lucario up here. He's spinning away. Taking us down, looking like a DBZ fight. I think you got the farm, dog. I think you got it. You had it all. You got it. All right. Almost 5 minutes. Jump pads to spawn for both teams. Mamoswine surveying the land as it should be. Getting information. Meowscarada's in mortal peril and actually got KO'd at the bottom by Absol. Caught in the wrong position. All right. All right. Both teams are going to congregate towards the top. They want this objective. They want a Reggie mystery. Reggie Lecky's going to spawn at the bottom for the rest of the time limit we have here. Both teams are here. Except the Absol. He's getting some farm. He's being a roamer. There goes, oi. Down goes Buswell. They're not stopping. There goes an egg. Scramble that egg. Mammal's like, get me out of here. I don't have enough focus bands for this. No. That is a clean wipe over for FHD. Flaming Hot Dodrios. Well, that is a secure right there. Reggie Steele going to the boys back home. And you know what that means. Another objective. That means a knockout. All right. At the bottom here. Bustle's like, hey man, I need another chance. Come here, you. I didn't forget what you did. I ain't done with you yet. That's right. Knock it out. Show what it means to get information. Information doesn't come cheap, my guy. There's the me look on the... Oh, doesn't matter. That's a secure for the bus wall. And a bit of a cleanup. Bus wall. Might get KO'd here. Is going to have to back up. But hey, that is a Regieleki over for the orange team. And you know what that means. Knockout. Well, there's another objective right here. It is a Regidrago, the last one. And another knockout for the orange team. Well, things are winding down. A lot of farm is available for both teams. We're getting ready for, I believe this is ground on map. We do have a graphic for just that when it is secured. Now we're going to be palling around here for a bit. Both teams winding down. Score still 203 to 125. Not much ground has been gained score-wise, but level-wise, Absol's 14, leading the pack. Levels are healthy for both sides overall. Hoopa is a bit behind level 10. That's going to hurt a bit. They don't need it for the damage, but it's going to be on a weaker side in terms of sustain, which is important. Health is very important in this game. All right. Positioning. Umbreon is free to move up. We're going to have a back capping. We're going to have a double back cap here. FHG's not, Well, there goes Hoopa. Hey, Avengers, assemble! Meowscarada, what about the secure? There it is! Well, that was fast. Game's over. Game's over, buddy boy. That was game 1. And since it was Groudon, here's their graphic. Knockout. Well, that was an effective plan. We had the double back cap. We had the Hoopa call him back in. And we had the Meowscarada secure. It worked out for them this time. Not bad. Not bad at all. This part is a formality. They don't want to surrender. More power to them. Usually we can upload the information to some kind of graphic. We don't have that online just yet, but we will in the future. I'll get it right up, started right on that. It's just time to back up. They literally can't score enough points. Now it's just about a bunch of hit and run here, slowing these guys down. Groudon buff is nobody's joke. There goes Absol once again. I believe he's out for the game. Look at that death time. He's out of here. Another mean look, and oh, you're putting the timeout pin. Neutralize him. There it is. Time for some extra credit. There it is. Double KO. Where do you think you're going? I ulted. I run at the speed of light. Triple KO. See, if you just would have surrendered earlier, you wouldn't have to die like a dog on your side of the map. Let this be a lesson to you. All right. Flaming hot Dodrios coming, bringing in the fire. Game 1, strong showing. 1,099 to too little. We're not even going to mention those points. That's in the past. Let's look at these stats. Martin, the Meowscarada from the Scarlet and Violet region. 10 KOs, 6 assists. 293 points scored, 89 overall MVP rating. Doing his stuff. Doing his thing. Look at this battle data. Look at all that damage. Between Pixel, the Typhlosion, and Martin. 76 and 73k respectively. But don't forget about his teammates here. We got an Umbreon with the mean look. 14 assists. Hoopa, 13 assists. Lucario was there. Contributing, I swear. I swear. Well, Dream Syndicate is going to have to make some adjustments. Don't worry about it. We got plenty of time. I believe it should be a 3 out of 5. I'll come back to fact check that. Stay tuned. We'll get ready for the next game. We're back. Back to these bands. This is All-Star Draft. So those 10 months from before, get them out of your mind. They don't exist anymore. This is new. This is new hotness. New bands. Well, same bands as before. You got Psyduck and Fraligan because, you know, they're like broken and everything. But the months picked, they're gone. Just to clarify. Don't be confused. I wonder if Flamin' Hot's gonna also just ban 2 months and just call it right there. That was an interesting ploy. That wasn't an accident. I am curious to see if they'll do it again. The advantage of not banning everything constantly is you just have that much more months to pick from. You don't have to ban anything. That is, banning is optional. The power's in your hands. Remember that. No one's half the battle. Looks like they won't. Well, wait, hold on. They'll ban something this time. They'll ban Dodrios. Mr. Latino himself and his infinite potential. All right, first pick's going to go over to Dream Syndicate. We're going to be back on the ground on map. We're going to start off strong. We're going to start off with Suicune, a very strong mage in the all-around category. This mon is a monster in lane right away, usually played at the top, usually. Let's see how Flamin' Hot answers. They are leading this set currently. The score is 1-0. As we'll see right here. Yes. There it is. That's grand. We're in game 2. We're going to have Crustle. We're going to have Edelgos. Got lane partners. Not the absolute strongest, but they get the job done. Both looking to get that level 4 power spike. All right. Next on the chopping block for Dream Syndicate, we're going to have, looks like the big man, Blastoise, and we're also going to have Dodrios, the honorary defender. This game likes, there's so many mons in this game at this point that you mix categories, you know what I mean? Like, for example, Suicune. Suicune he's a mage. He has attacker-like qualities. He wants to stun you and drown you and freeze you all at once. Blastoise is Blastoise, but Dodrios is bulky. He's got those shields. He's got that deceptively long hook range. That hook shot. You gotta be careful with that. Speaking of being careful, we're gonna have Martin on Espeon. One of the strongest laners in the game. That level 4 Psyshock is like no joke. You cannot underestimate it. It's a very strong secure, and it's very strong stuns that he can chain to nearby opponents with Psybeam. You gotta be careful. You've got to be careful. And we also have Aegislash, who's been recently buffed up. I can't wait to see what this mon does in the correct hands. Last 2 picks over for Dream Syndicate. We're going to have Venusaur, and we're going to have Talonflame. Another pretty balanced composition. This team wants to engage with you. It has the range to shoot at you from afar, and it has the diving capabilities. This team doesn't really rip. It can secure, but it mostly wants to fight. It wants to do a team fight. Last pick over. We're going to have Pixel from Flamin' Hot on the Mimikyu. Another strong choice. Another strong all-arounder. That Venusaur is going to have to be careful. Shadow Sneak. That move's not fair. Let's be honest. That move is busted. You don't want to get caught by that. You got to be very careful. Very, 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 very careful. All right. Teams are in order. Looking at it lane to lane. Lanes look pretty even, top and bottom. I'm curious to see who's the jungler going to be for Flaming Hot. It could just be either Mimikyu or Aegislash. Both work. I wonder if they're going to have... Are they going to have Talonflame get stacks immediately at top lane and have the Venusaur be the jungler? Venusaur wants to get a line at level 7. They can't really do much until then. Decisions need to be made. And they're going to be made very soon. Very, very, very soon. And here we go. All right, Crustle and Espeon heading to the bottom. That is to be expected. The jungler will be Mimikyu this time around. Getting that Xatu out of the way. At the top, we're going to have the Aegislash and the Edelgos. They'll be going up against Dodrios and Suicune. That's going to be tough to beat. Anakin's going to be the jungle here. And over at the bottom, we're going to have Bulba and Squirtle, the the Kanto starters. The originals. Just missed the secure there, but he got good damage out, popping that focus band. Getting good tempo here. We're going to be able to try to get this. Oh, no. You're not going to be able to secure that easily. You want this farm, you're going to have to earn it. Back at the top, Delmice and friends. Getting good damage here. Oh, no, that's features you. There is the eject. He wants a KO, but he couldn't get it. Talonflame's up and is ready. So is Mimikyu. This is going to be a 3-on-3. Not quite. We're going to have reinforcements from bottom side. Uh-oh. Be careful. Here's the farm. Time to take out the trash. Kill that critter. There it is. Suicune goes down. And another KO. Down goes Delmice. It's just a bird. Hey, don't defend it, Mike. I just leave. That is a lot of scores. A lot of scores. And the stacking commences. Mimikyu's like, oh, you can go in there, man. Ah, it's too late. Suicune was right there. He was feeling it out. Good trigger discipline right there. That is an underrated skill. All right, level 5, both of them, Ivysaur and Wartortle. Crow's got his hands full, but there's backup right there. I believe that went to Ivysaur there. Good secure. Oh, good eject. Live. Be alive. Value life. Russell might have gotten the secure there with the rock tubes. Good presence of mind. That move was ranged. And it slows down people a lot. Alright, it is past the 8-minute mark. Rage Drug is available. Teams are congregating at the center. No one quite wants to fight for it yet. They're more interested in getting KOs and getting farm. Almost time for 720. Oh yeah. They don't like that Aegislash. That is big damage on Suicune. It's gonna have to back up a little bit. And it's gonna go in. Talonflame's getting massive damage. There is a side shock carrying over to many targets. He flied preemptively. Bit of that out. There it is. Top pad is gone. Flamin' Hot Dodrios coming in strong once again in this game 2. And taking out the bird. Talonflame goes down. What's happening at the bottom? Not level 7 yet. Not fast enough, but they're not too far behind. We're just going to have to hurry it up. There is Solar Beams online. That's going to be huge. Like that. There goes Mimikyu getting some damage in. Big Solar Beam. Well, we got Aegislash getting the top objective. The Reggie Ice is going to work his way down to the bottom. There's going to be some scores right there. All right. Dream Syndicate's like, all right. I concede. You can have it. Reggie Lecky is all yours. I value my life. We'll get you on a crackback. But be warned, we won't hold back up. And Crustle said, neither will I. All right. Oh, all right. Pushing that Venusaur out of there. Get your 6 points. Just missing the side shock. Oh, that's massive damage. There it is, KO. Crustle next on the chopping block. He's going to ult in. He's like, if I go down, I am taking you with me. That's right, back up. I'm leaving, and there's nothing you can do. Well, all right. More farm for Crustle. I like this. Suicune on a journey of self-discovery, realizing, hey, I'm level 7 5 minutes in, and I'm hungry. Someone feed me. No, not like this. Get back here. You're not leaving. Get back here. Down goes Aegislash. Yeah, you gotta get your level somehow. That's how you do it. Level 8 and 3/4. We're getting shot out. Gonna have to back up here. Yeah, they do not like Suicune, dog. They do not like him. This Espeon came to play. I like it. I love the aggression. Talk to him. Let him know. Meanwhile, more objectives spawning in. We have another Reggie Ice. Flamin' Hot Dodrios is all over that. Should be an easy secure, easy life. Another Reggie Ice for the collection. What is our defender doing at bottom? Holding the door, holding the line. Blastoise is like, nah, we're scoring here, buddy boy. Massive X Scissor. But Talonflame ulting out of here. He doesn't want anything to do with this. Mimikyu getting some easy KOs at the back. Not quite. It's a bit scrambly, but Espeon here with some cleanup. Oh, yeah. Flamin' Hot Dodrios came out on top of that skirmish. And another secure for the Espeon. That's a Reggie Lakey. That's some pressure. Walk him down, friend. Walk him down. Scores 245 to 80. Very convincing. Oh. Damage. He's just here to pester. He's just here to pester. He's being annoying. Somebody stop that man. All right. Someone's up to something. Mimikyu's like, I gotta get out of here. I don't belong here. Espeon just being a meanie. Took a lot of damage for that one. It's time to leave. What is Crustle up to? What's my boy up to? What's he doing? How's he staying up? Well, he is actually staying up. He's just like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta leave. He's done his duty. He's gonna back up. The Dodrios are getting ready for another objective over at the top. There's still time. 30 seconds remain until the Groudon spawns in. Talonflame going for a back cap of 26. Blastoise coming in with the 40. That should be a good overcap of 30. We'll take it, close it back onto the board. We'll close that gap a little bit. Reggie steal. Oh, that's a steal. That's huge. That is a scary buff to just give away on a team that is very aggressive. This might be their undoing. Suicune has ulted. I agree with that ult. Mimikyu almost getting neutralized. Oh, wait, there's the eject. Espeon living to fight another day, but not so much the Aegislash. No, what he wants to smoke. There's the Blastoise ult. Espeon is out, but so are 3 members of the Dream Syndicate. Oh, man. Oh, there goes Blastoise. Hey, remember, kids. Remember, boys and girls. Steelix. Oh, sorry, not Steelix. Reggie Steel hurts. Reggie Steel hurts. Talonflame's like, I might be able to get it secure if they, just, take the foot off the gas pedal, but nah, they're on it. They don't really need the objective. Down goes Talonflame. Wasn't cognizant enough. Oh yeah, they don't need this objective. They don't want all of the smoke. Crustle's like, hey, I can fight for days. My boy's got my backup. Yep. Taking down the back line. There goes Venusaur. Time to play rough. Triple KO. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Quad. My mistake. You got it, big dog. And the objective, that's a 5er in my opinion. And let's not forget, that's another objective secured. That means a knockout. Espeon's like, unhand me. How dare? How dare? You're in my world now. I got a Groudon buff and I ain't afraid to use it. Well, time for another cleanup. Another strong showing from Martin. Not going down easily. At this point, they already won. Those last minute points in. All right. Let's see the score this time. Not as egregious as last time, but still dominant. 389 to 150. Flamin' Hot Dodrios taking game number 2. Let's take a look at these details. All right. MVP this time is Poppy, Elo Poppy, Aegislash, 6 KOs, 5 assists, 86 overall MVP rating, 173 points scored. Very important. But hey, 10 KOs for Martin, the Espeon. That is some serious work. 10 assists from Justice. 10 more assists from Pixel. These guys came to work. Quetzal always holding it down, being the tank this team needs. I like it. I like every part of it. Well, let's see the report card here. All right, battle data. All right, let's see right here. All right, 77K. Pretty good. Performing above capacity for Martin. Good stuff. Good attacker there. Everyone else, damage numbers are appropriate. That's a lot of recovery for Eldegus. You'd love to see it. More adjustments need to be made for Dream Syndicate. There, I believe they are behind here, and Flamin' Hot is on match point, if I'm not mistaken, if it is indeed a 3 out of 5. But don't forget, this is All-Star Draft. These 10 Mons, out of here. 20 Mons are gone. And there's like a million left, so All-Star Draft gets real meaning later if you can make it that far. Like round 4 and 5, that's when All-Star Draft is hot. A lot of Mons are just gone. About half the roster, and you have to really go deep into your duffel to get some strong picks. All right, stay tuned. We're gonna get this next match started. Don't go anywhere. It has begun again for the third time. And game 3. All right. Flamin' hot, bringing the heat. Once again, game 2. Let's see if they can keep this up, this momentum they have established for themselves. I think so. These guys came to play. But don't count out Dream Syndicate just yet. They might surprise you. Keeping the bands the same though. There's nothing wrong with those bands at all. Those mons are busted. Get them out of here. They don't belong in this draft. Score currently is 2-0. Flamin' Hot's favor, our purple team. For those of you curious. Next band is going to be a Snorlax this time. Sorry, Slowbro. Or for our orange team. They have something in mind. That usually means a big dumb carry. That is usually the order of operations here. This time, Dream. Oh, wait, hold on. Much Champion wasn't banned this time. They only banned 2 mons once again. They were filling things out. They want this 4-on freak. They want the champion. They want to grab somebody. They want to put them into the ground. They're going to have to be very careful here. Dream Syndicate's going to have to be very careful. The champ's a bully. That's why they had to nerf that move. It increases cooldown by like 9 million seconds. You can't be doing that for free. You can't just be running around with a speed boost, hinders resistant, just grabbing whoever you want, and just marking that mon for death. We don't do that around here anymore. You have to wait for that. Anyways, we're going to have Mewtwo X and Lapras as the first 2 picks already. I know 20 mons are gone, but we're going that deep in the duffel already. I believe there's stronger picks still available. But what do I know? I'm just a servant of commentary. Back on the left, we're gonna have we're gonna have Comfy. We're also gonna have Mew. Mew was another lane bully. Light screen, E-ball, here's easy life. And they also got Trevenant and Blaziken. See, these are the strong picks I'm talking about. Trevenant's a monster. I believe he epitomizes everything a defender should be. And it's like, if your team needs a defender and like this mon's available in All-Star, you should be picking it. My opinion. But hey, you can make Lapras work. You can make anything work if you're skilled enough. Moving on to Dream Syndicate. Last 3 picks. We're going to have Garchomp. We're going to have Hyper Voice, Sylveon. I'd imagine Hyper Voice. Could be something else. That mon was nicely toned down a little bit. And we have Charizard X. Charizard X has been toned down quite a few times since release, but I still believe it's a strong mon. It can make it happen, but it's going to be hard-pressed to get things done with a Trevenant just staring at it. Trevenant is a bully in his own right. They're going to have to be careful. This team on the right, this team wants to brawl. But so does the team on the left. They're going to be being poked up by Mew, by the way. So they're going to have to be careful. Patience is a virtue. Shred carefully or concede. All right. About to get started here. Gonna make an adjustment. Need to make a quick adjustment. And all right, over at the top, we're gonna have Machampion as the Machop and an Elgas. They'll be going up against a Gibble and its Mewtwo X. Charizard and Torchic are gonna be the respective junglers. And over at the bottom, we're gonna have Mew and Lapras versus the Tree Stump, Trevenant, and a Sylveon. Sylveon has a very weak early game. Like that. Smited. Let this be a lesson to you. He doesn't have to go anywhere. He's allowed to be very aggressive. Hey, back up, son. I gotta scream. We're gonna be here a while. They shouldn't take too long. They have to get these. Another secure. This time for Lapras. They're making these guys earn all these farm. Back at the top, Charmeleon is here. Need to exercise to survive till level 5 to really get started. It is now a 3-on-3. Blaziken doing a blaze kick over to the farm. They're gonna give up piece though. Is what it is. Back at the bottom. Mew goes down here. Yep. Sylveon got online. And they didn't respect it. Now all this farm is theirs. Oh no, that's not good. They need to get the Trevenant to 5. You got some of that refund back. But hey, Lapras got most of it. Good show. Back at the top. Mewtwo not level 5 yet. And is gonna regret it. I would not chase that Fiend. I wouldn't chase him. You got things to do. Like maintain that health. Regidrago is at the center. I mean, so is Flaming Hot. Blaziken with the Blaze Kick. There's the E-Ball. You're getting peppering a lot of damage, getting ready for secure. There it is. Regidrago secure. Good stuff. Knockout. All right, almost time for 7:20 here for top and bottom. Let's see who's gonna get it. So what you got? All right, massive damage here. Blaziken's going in with the Comfey. That is a nasty combination. E-Ball with the secure. They're going down, down. Another secure with E-Ball. All right. Are they gonna break this? Not quite yet. They don't have to. They want more farm. Mew? Mew, what did you do? That was a lot of points there, buddy. Caught on film. We'll yell at him later. Let's see what the rest of these guys are up to. Mew's zoning out a defender. Now you've seen everything. Blaziken with the secure for Regirock. Trevenant buying its time. Almost at level 8, but Champ at level 9. Blaziken getting secure. They're going to make a massive score down at the bottom. Yep, Machamp going in, punching, getting that secure. Mega Charizard YX is here. He's not pleased, but he's taking a lot of damage. Once again, he don't like the fight of Trevenant. That should not be his main target, but he's alive and well. I jinxed it. I'm so sorry. I jinxed it. Oi, oi, oi. Mew's like, get out of here. Get away from here. I'm trying to score. Another surf, being a surf merchant. Lapras ulting in, getting the shields, trying to take down this Trevenant. Trevenant says, no, I'm here to stay. We're going for a ride. Where you think you're going? I'm not done yet. Trying to get a mean Horn Leech. Another E-Ball, more damage. Well, that is a successful enough defense on the top pad. Green Syndicate on the back foot here already. 219 to 72. Blaziken's like, all right, I'll see myself out. Don't you chase me. Nope. No. What are we doing here? We're not done here. Focus Blast. Yep. KO. Hey, who's that? Who's that Pokemon? Well, who was that Pokemon? He's gone now. Doesn't matter. 3 KOs for Blaziken. Can we get a 4-piece? Well, these guys are being very greedy here. Mew getting more equals, ejecting. Oh, Charizard's not happy. That's a KO. Time for retribution. Time for the clapback. Oh no. Time for the clapback. Double KO for Blaziken. Triple KO for Blaziken. Quad. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. That's a quad, baby. These guys came to play. Woo! And breathe. All right. A lot has transpired, but all you need to know is Blaziken is showing dominance. It is level 12 along with Machamp. And these guys are trying to put these guys to bed. Secure? How'd I know? I'm reading the script. Whoa. They do not like this Trevenant. He is out of here. Wait, no. You gotta pay for your crime sometime. Charizard has an ult, and that's time to ult one more time. I should not like that Mew. Flare Blitz? No. He's waiting for somebody. He wants that Blaziken. He wants full value. But his team is here. He's gonna have to back off. Lapras with Ice Beam Freeze. Please don't push me anymore. I can't take it. You guys are mean. This Blaziken. Oh, another Solar Beam. Blaze Kick. It's not stopping. Boosted auto. Down goes Lapras. Another Solar Beam. These Solar Beams hurt. Ay, ay, ay. What's happening down here? So many things are happening. Garchomp's doing its best. Taking out the Machamp. Good pick. But a better pick for Trevenant. Getting those levels. When your defender's gonna reach 13 before the 2-minute mark, you know you're in trouble. These guys have to be aggressive, though. There is no farm on their side like that. They're gonna be fighting for every little piece. Score is 334 to 72. Everything's finally winding down. Everything's finally calming down. Final fight. Dream Syndicate is not out of it yet. They still have a chance. This team fight needs to be emphatic. Machamp getting a huge ult in, but they're not done yet. They have lived their life. Machamp ult is out of the equation. Uh-oh. Garchomp's gonna have to ult to save its life. He's gonna take down Machamp. There goes Sylveon. Garchomp is gonna get taken out by an E-ball. Mew's like, no. You're not ulting me, sonny boy. I'm gonna live. Another E-ball. Mewtwo X doesn't have enough to sustain. It's gonna ult. It took down Mew. Oh, it missed. But it's gonna take Lava Princess a consolation prize. Dream Syndicate cannot afford to have a scrappy fight. They need to have a decisive win if they want to have any hopes of getting back into the set. Charizard still has an ult. He needs to get some life back. They're going to need that ult to punch through this team. He's the only one left. It's all up to him. That's a big freeze. The follow-up, though. That's all eyes on Charizard. What is he up to? You have to make a move, mate. You have to do something. Well, the game's got to move on without you. He's basing back now. I believe this is a poor decision. He's just got to go. Time is running out. Teammates are going down one by one. Well, I believe this is a concede. I've seen everything I need to have seen. There will be no ripped objective. That is another KO for Blaziken. All eyes on Blaziken here. Marching down, claiming his throne. That ult is a moot point. I'm no longer interested. All right. That is 3 games. 3 strong games from Flaming Hot Dodrios. Super hot. 520 to 72. That is a score differential. We're going to tap to continue. Blaziken, Pixel, 16 KOs. You hear me? 1-6. 203 points scored. 213 points scored. Sorry. 87 overall MVP rating. Let's look at this damage. Let's look at this damage. Before that, 20 assists from Kofi. He was on the right person. Yeah, he got his meal ticket. He was well fed. I'm looking at this battle data. 114K. Do I need to say more? Dominant game on Flamin' Hot Dodrios. I'm going to see if I can get an interview with these guys. That's it. That's the 3 out of 5. Well done, the Flaming Hot Dodrios. Better luck next time to Dream Syndicate. we got an entire league. We got weeks. We got weeks to develop even further. Come back more focused, faster and stronger. I look forward to see these guys play in the future. Both teams. GG's to everyone. Said Ty, we're gonna try to get an interview with the team that won here.
Hello again.
Hey.
I don't think they have permissions to join. Must
That-
only be captains.
oh well, we'll just work with you. No problem. We'll fix that for next time. But hey, yeah, congratulations, strong stuff. Yeah, I
Thank you.
believe. As far as my perspective is, you guys are a new team to me, but very strong first showing. Very impressed.
Yeah, we're I mean, Flamin' Hot's been a name for a while. It's been my team for I don't know 3 years now, I think. But definitely a bunch of different pieces have been a part of this puzzle for a while now. So this is the newest version. Um, yeah, it feels good. We got a great group of people. Everyone's got a good attitude, and we're all just trying to win and do our best.
All right. Well, I do like the team name and the logo. But where's the Dodrios at? I was fully expecting to see a Dodrio at some point, but maybe for
We were
later.
talking. The meme, the original team creation meme was that none of us actually played Dodrio on the original Flamin' Hot Dodrios, so we would never lock it. Oddly enough, Martina actually does play it, so we were talking about him picking it bot lane, but it never came to fruition today.
Oh, there's always next time. But
Next time
let's
for sure, though. We'll get one in there for sure.
definitely. Well, one thing I noticed that was pretty interesting. You guys are doing All Star Draft, but you wouldn't always ban three mons. Let's talk about that a little bit. Let's see what's going on in there.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah, our boy Pixel. The first time we did it, he just forgot to ban something, so that was that. And then the next time we were like, "Hey, let's ban this," and then somebody else said, "Let's ban this," and he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna ban nothing," and we're like, "Okay." So that's how that went.
All right. All
It
this
was
time I'm
definitely
thinking like,
not
oh,
planned.
because like
No
banning is
strategy at all.
like banning's optional. You don't have to ban anything, and sometimes it's to your favor to ban something.
Yeah, no,
More
there's
mods
definitely no strategy
available.
involved.
No
We
strategy
just
involved.
decided not. Yeah,
All right,
just don't
guys,
ban it.
we've been
Whatever.
debated. We've been debated. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much.
You guys are funny. So yeah, pretty dominant 3 games. What was the strategy going to the first game? Like, what were you guys trying to fill the other enemy team out? What was the main game plan there?
So originally we actually wanted Blissey. We were gonna run Blissey Urshi. That was like our game one strat, and they like insta picked it. So we're like, huh, okay, we need to pivot here. And then our Martine, who's usually actually he's our other jungle player. He's filling bot lane today for Arg, our attacker. He's actually good Meowscarada. I was like, hey man, can you play that thing bot? And just go full dive. And he's like, yeah, sure. So I mean that was kind of the concept with it. We're like, they took our Blissey, let's just full engage on them because we know they're going to want to have at least a pocket and we can just engage on them before they engage on us. So that was kind of the plan with it.
That is a good plan. Just jump them before they jump us. Be proactive.
Yep,
You guys
pretty
are
much.
you guys are gamers. All right. Not
Yeah,
many people know to do that.
oh no, they gotta, I say whoever watches should definitely keep an eye. We're definitely not a team that's like following the meta at all. We just kind of pick whatever we feel like's good and whatever we want to play. So we will definitely be playing a lot of weird and wacky stuff.
I saw regular Lucario Mascot. I'm like, wait, hold on. It's not in the script. These
Yeah,
guys are
no,
being
it's gonna be,
individuals.
yeah, there's gonna be some, it'll get crazier. Don't worry. I got some extra spice coming up.
I can't wait to see it. So yeah, I saw the strategy at the end for game one. There was a double back cab from Lucario Masquerada, and then Hooper to bring people in. You don't see that every
Yeah,
day, and you guys secured it with Masquerada ults. I'm like, oh, banger, they got it.
yeah, yeah.
Worked.
My theory with that was that Absol is their secure, but Absol's also like their only rip. So I'm like, Absol's gonna if they want to flip, they're gonna have to use all of Absol's cooldowns to like even get it low. So I was like, we should have time to back up, get there, and if she's using all her cooldowns, then we should be able to secure. We got great secure on our team. And if they get it, it shouldn't matter anyways because there's 5 people in the pit against a
Getting
Meowscarada
shredded.
alt, Typhlosion alt. Yeah, they all just get blown up anyways. So I was like, this should be the best play.
All right, very logical. I like to hear it. Everyone take notes. It's pretty good. So yeah, moving on to game number 2 here. What was the strategy going into game 2? Seeing how they operated in game 1.
Um, if I recall correctly, we uh we forgot. I think some of us forgot that it was even All Star. So we realized some of the mons were gone, and we're like, okay, let's see what we're doing here. We knew SB is still a really strong pick.
I agree wholeheartedly.
But we
That was a sick
decided,
Espeon game.
yeah, I decided instead of taking SB first pick that we should just grab Crustle.
It was
And
Crustle
Eldegoss.
Eldegoss, yes.
Yeah, just because Crustle's already good into Espeon, so if they take it later, it's kind of just good for us anyways. And we also had the Mew in case they took SB, so that was kind of like the early part of draft. Once they locked in 3 tanks, I was like, the choice was Garchomp or Aegislash, and I was like, well, I'm much more comfortable on Aegislash, so I'm just going to take him, shred their tanks, and just kind of stay alive forever. And we were actually wanting the Talon too. They must have been like in our voice comms or something because they took our Blissey game 1, then they took our Talon game 2, which is what we were going for. So it's like they kind of knew what we were going for,
Didn't matter.
but then yeah,
You
like
guys,
Mimikyu looks
yeah.
good here, so yeah, it
You
ended up
guys
being a good
pivot
draft.
really well. I'm very impressed with that. It was
Thank you.
something for everything.
Yep, that is the goal.
Hey, you guys were able to just rip and tear. Whenever that Venusaur was just unchaperoned, Mimikyu was right on top of it. Love to see it.
Yeah, not let him breathe very
Don't
much.
let him breathe at all. I saw that you guys picked Espeon. I'm like, oh, they're gonna have a great time at bottom lane. Espeon just like bullies whoever's there.
Yeah, I just heard Karch laughing most of the game, like, "Oh, this poor Venusaur." And I was like, "What are you
Yes.
guys doing to him down there?"
Yeah, I saw like their jungle picks. I'm like, it could be Venusaur or it could be like I believe Talonflame, but like whoever has to do bot lane's gonna like suffer a bit. So
Yeah, that was it's a rough lane for sure.
rough. Yeah, I'm moving on game 3. Oh my goodness. Like you guys are being mean. You guys picked a comfy.
Yeah, so
What's going on
that was
there?
Pixel's call out. We didn't. He also forgot about the All Star. He was like, "Can we get Blissey now?" I was like, "Nope, it's still
It's gone
gone."
forever.
So I was like, "We're like, what's the next best thing?" We were like, "Creamy, comfy." And he was like, he wanted to play Comfy Blaze. And we're like, "Sure, let's get you a good early top lane." And we were banning Machamp every game, so I was like, "You know, we're first pick. Let's leave it open this time. Kind of catch him off guard." So
Because
we
like
got the
that
Machamp
that
first
was the
pick.
strategy I thought you guys were going for. Like, oh, they pick Machamp, but I was like, oh, because like no one's paying attention to it. They're always betting like two
Yeah,
mons, and like that's one of them. And they just took it.
yeah, yeah. So we let that one kind of sneak through, and we took the Machamp on one. We knew we had the Mew, and then defenders we were just running out of options for defender. Almost all of them were gone, so we're like,
Oh,
what's
they
it
were
gonna be? We had Mew already, so we're like, Trev's good for scaling option with Mew. So yeah, the Trev went crazy that game. Karch was an absolute monster on the tree.
yeah. I saw that Trev was available. You guys picked him. Like, oh, Trev's a monster. People don't pick it enough, in my opinion. Trev's incredible,
Yeah,
in my
no,
opinion.
he's very good. If he gets his levels, yeah, he can take games by himself.
Yeah, no one on another team threatened Trev, especially Charizard X. Charizard does not want to fight Trev.
Yeah, we were a little confused on the last pick, Zardex. We're like, what is he gonna do into our team? He's gonna struggle.
Yeah, and it showed. You got like what 20 KOs, 16 KOs.
16 on the Blaze, yeah.
Something
So,
ignorant.
yeah,
Well,
they were having a good time.
yeah, I saw it was that game. Whenever Comfy's around, they're like, oh, these guys are having fun.
Yeah,
I say less. I've seen enough. Oy, oy, oy. But yeah, good stuff. Congratulations once again to Flamin Hot Dodrios. Starting the first week off strong. Love to see it. Looking forward to seeing these guys again in the future. As you know, everyone, these will be, and this is for you too and your team. This will be uploaded on the various channels under Jigs2_Unite. They have the Twitter, they have not Twitter, sorry, we have Twitch, you have YouTube, you have we have all these platforms. We have TikTok as well. These will be published for you guys' viewing pleasure. So yeah, look forward to that.
awesome. We are excited to go back over all of our mistakes.
There weren't that many. There weren't that many.
Fair enough. It was a good week. We
You
had
guys, you
fun.
guys play very strong.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you guys heard it here first. Well, this is GX2, and we got the captain here for Flamin' Hot. Just say hi to chat or bye to chat. We're about to sign off here.
Hello and goodbye, chat. I saw we had one. I saw the one fan, the Ninja Unites. He said they're flaming hot. That got us going, dude. Keep up the cheering. It feels good. I thrive off the fan. So appreciate it, homie.
All right. All right. Night chat.